Hey, what's up everybody? It's Kellen here from Start Your Systems again, and welcome back to MXGP PRO, where today we're taking on Leon, the Mexican GP in the MX2 class. I'm going to try to hold on to my red plate, which I currently actually have on the side of my bike. When I try to get into some free space here, I will show you that on the side of the bike. You can kind of see it appearing there on the rear shrouds, but want to try to make some passes here before I get too lost in the crowd. All kinds of chaos going on. Oh, okay, alright, that sucks. This is going to be a little bit more difficult than I wanted it to be. Wanted to get out front and go because I wanted to just hold on to this championship lead, and now suddenly I have to fight my way through the field, which is pretty tough to do in this game. These guys are immensely difficult. And oh, that's not a good line. Just trying to get over and out of the way of all these guys. They're all just clumped together here. Like, move. Try to double that guy all the way out. And triple here. Still don't have many components on the bike. You have to... Oh, come on. You have to actually earn the ability to unlock components on the bike. And yeah, so it's not necessarily the most factory machine that I'm riding. It's that Suzuki, sponsored by Garda Lakes. Oh my gosh, these guys crashing and just there's no spots to pass because the tracks are skinnier than my legs. This is ridiculous. Oh. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna make some room out here, go off the track. I'm just gonna start smashing into these guys. Maybe that's gonna be the new plan of attack here, just to get them out of the way and go. Because clearly this bike doesn't hook up very well in the corners. You try to lay it in there and it's just like, no thanks, I'm just gonna go ahead and hold it right here. We got Brian Bogers shooting all the way across the track here. Try to get out of here before more chaos happens. Go after Calvin Valandrin. Oh boy. Just trying to keep my momentum going over these rollers, which are really kind of poorly built in this game, I must say. I do like this track and the roughness of it, but I feel like some of the aspects of the track itself are rather poorly built in relation to what it's like in real life. Alright, we're going to try to not crash right here again. So just keep low to the ground, and oh, that's not a good line. Get back on the track. Alright, we're up to 7th, going after Prado, which for some reason in this game is abbreviated as J. Garcia, which again, I know his last name is like hyphenated, or, you know, Spanish last names usually have 2 or 3 combinations to them. Not like, you know, normal English last names, I guess, that you would expect to see normally, where it's just first name, last name kind of deal. Portuguese names is the same way. Like, you have a lot of like Ayrton Senna is a good example of this. You know, everybody knows him as Ayrton Senna. His real name was Ayrton Senna de Silva. So, little side note there. But Prado is pretty commonly referred to these days as Jorge Prado, or sometimes it's Jorge Prado because it's a G instead of a J. But I thought that didn't make that much of a difference, unlike Lopez discussion that's been happening lately about Enzo Lopez's last name. Alright, gotta get back around Brett Van Donick and Julian Lieber. Oh, that pitched me way up here. Alright, come on. Alright, running the red plate has not been too successful so far, because I'd imagine that Jonas is probably just slaying it out front. And I am on the struggle bus back here, just trying to get going forward. And every time I make a couple passes, I lose a couple positions, I slide out in corners, which I'm definitely getting annoyed with the whole sliding thing that's going on in these games. I mean, come on, we're not playing Street Bike Racer. This is motocross. These ruts should hold you in plenty fine, and you shouldn't be sliding the rear end around as much. It's a cool aspect on a flat corner, you know, completely flat with no ruts in it, but look at all these ruts that have already developed on the track. I mean, you'd imagine that they should be able to hold you in. All right, last lap, I gotta make some passes here. I got 3 or 4 guys right in front of me here, so there's some possibilities. I can actually convert on it though. Trying to use the higher gears to get the power down, get that traction. And these guys keep clipping the left side of the track. Lever almost just went down there too. Oh, a little long on that, don't fall. Oh, come on! Freaking track has no edge to it. And then getting going from a crash is just about the most excruciating thing that you can do in this game, because you're just like... That's exactly how it goes, too. Just like that noise. Alright, come on, I gotta at least get Van Donnick and maybe get a couple other guys here before the end. This is a little ridiculous. I should be blowing these guys out of the water. My sneaky little cut underline here. And then land on lever nearly. These guys have amazing acceleration. Oh my, oh my. Okay, and lever unaffected by that. I just suddenly caught a hook on the face of that jump, and I was out of here, man. I was gone. Off to the moon with me. Dang it, man, a 9th? This is just terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Oh wait, no, now it's the last lap. Okay, okay. Still can put the head down, still can get into 5th here, I think. Maybe 4th. Probably just gonna stay in 9th though. Let's see if we can make some magic happen here. Oh, that's not gonna work way out here. I feel like there's nothing you can do in terms of getting traction to the ground. Like, I'm trying to move all over the bike, I'm trying to get into corners smoother and actually flow my corners, and it just doesn't seem like it's making any difference. Like, I'm just flailing around, just hoping I hook on something half decent that will propel me to victory out here. At least I make the pass on Van Donnick. Got that corner pretty good. Jump to the inside of these guys and shoving it on Liebert. Oh, there it is. Up to 6th. Can I maybe get to 5th, or am I gonna crash my way backwards? It's probably gonna be the latter of those two, but we'll try to make something special happen here. Who's that up there? Prado again? Looks like Prado. It's a KTM rider. It is Prado, although, again, abbreviated J. Garcia. Again, discussing that. His full name, Jorge Prado Garcia. I'm not, you know, dogging the fact that they went with J. Garcia here. It's like, whatever, I don't care. But if he prefers Jorge Prado, as it seems he does, why would he not explain that? Oh, come on, not in the last corner. Come on. No, 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 that's such crap. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Dumbest crash in the last corner I think I've ever had.
Let's take a look at the official rankings after
of course,
8th
place, and Jonas wins. What else? So only 13 points in the championship. That's probably going to drop me out of the championship lead provisionally, because it wasn't a huge points lead. I'll tell you that much. At least I have the red plate for once. Look at how ugly that looks. That is disgusting. My numbers are black. Rookie moves, MXGP Pro. You guys got to get it a little bit better here, I think. All right, let's try to get a better start here. Pretty good start, but I'm not going to be able to do my cut under move because these guys are all going to fade wide. So this is actually going to be a worse start because of it. It's all right, I'll just kind of force my way in here. Pardon me, boys. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere because these guys are going nowhere in this corner. What is this? What are we doing here? Come on. And then again, just endlessly peeling out all the way down the straightaway. Okay, this is stupid. I'm going to take down these guys. We're going to the top. Get out of my way. Brian Sue, the violin rider. Yeah, I get that you can play a violin well, but you're not gonna beat me in this race. Hood. These guys are terrible through that section. Like, what in the heck? And of course, I'm gonna go off the track, so it doesn't make a difference. They're gonna just pass me all back anyway. Let's start using these guys as berms. Up to 12th. Don't push me off the track. I will fight you. Oh boy. Wow. I actually kind of made that work. Up to 8th here. Of course, I thought I was gonna go down right there. Oh, but I got a pretty good drive right here. Just let it sway all the way to the outside of the track. Get down the inside of these guys. I just came to a dead stop. I don't know what the heck happened. Just came in flying. Was on the brakes, so I mean, I guess that might have helped, but I just stopped. So it looks like we've got a couple Suzukis up front. What is this? Lawrence and Bass Vasson leading? Or you guys told me how to pronounce his last name. I want to say it was like Vasson. Is that better? Bass Vasson? But it looks like it is Jonas and Lawrence at least ahead of me, and it really looks like another Suzuki rider up front, which has to be Boston. Come on, hook up in that corner, just going absolutely 0 miles an hour. Oh, Jonas. Looked like he was gonna just yard sail on that thing. Man, these guys are riding pretty darn good. Oh, someone is catching me from behind here. Although I'm really good in this section, just carrying a ton of speed over the top of this jump and to the outside. And of course, I'm gonna tip over into the corner like an idiot. All right, come on, come on. What is with the constant revving the engine out? Just go. Jesus, all over the track, bike swaying. I had to start using more outsides here. This is getting ridiculous. All of these tucking to the insides, trying to hook up is just not working. Launching out to flat right there works. And then I've decided out here apparently is better. Although, I don't know what the heck I thought I was going to be doing right there. Don't you dare try to go back around me, Mr. Thomas Covington. Alright, got to get Bogers. And what is that? Still Jonas right there? No? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Dang, these freaking bumps down the straightaway just got no drive to get to Bogers. Alright. That was a pretty nice line down the inside. Look at me creating new lines. What am I, Marvin Muscan? This is ridiculous out here. And Jonas again looks like he's going to go through the front end of the motorcycle in that jump. Well, this is helpful. If I can get around Jonas, go up there and win this race, then Jonas not winning this race, moto is probably not going to help me retain the points lead, but oh my gosh, getting all kinds of out of shape through that section. Getting kicked high here. Oh, that just sent me to the moon. Come on, get around Lawrence. Oh, it's Seawer. Duh. I'm dumb. I don't know why I forgot Jeremy Seawer was in this class last year. I was so used to him being in the 450s these days, I guess. Alright, so Seawer leading. Makes a little bit more sense now. No offense to Vossen, but didn't expect him to be out front in this race. That was a terrible line there. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Yes, I have been riding like mostly garbage this whole video, but to go from 22nd, falling in the second corner, to where I am right now, I feel like that's pretty good. And we're gonna have 2 laps to go, and maybe, just maybe, I can squeak out a victory here in the second moto in Mexico. 9-1 doesn't, or 8-1 doesn't look that pretty, but it's a lot better than 8-8. Forgot that inside line I was taking, but trying to use some of the bankings out here, which just apparently don't exist. Come on, bank off something, anything. A wall. A cinder block, anything. Just hit it and go. This is where I'm gonna take the lead. Got a good drive, long side, get down into gear so I can still make the corner pretty cleanly. It wasn't the best, but it works. Nice. Like swinging wide there, and I can almost get over that whole triple. Like I'm just barely coming up a tiny bit short on it. I like the line I was working in the last moto. Oh my, okay, that was dodgy. Definitely should have gone down right there. Somehow I didn't. And we'll keep chugging along here then. So coming to the final lap. MXGP of Mexico in the MX2 class. Not gonna win the GP, especially with Jonas still in 4th, or hopefully he went a little further back, but I still don't think I'll win the GP with an 8-1, but you never know. At least it was a good rebound moto. Maybe I keep the points lead, I doubt it. I remember it being like 3, maybe 4 points the lead. But again, I can't speak too soon here. There's a pretty good chance I crash on this last lap. And see, we're still pretty close. Oh, missed the inside rut. That's a terrible drive up this, but somehow I got the double really clean. So that works out. Gonna make it through this corner hopefully pretty clean too. Not too shabby. That's a pretty fun corner when the ruts get a little bit deeper on that inside. You can kind of hit it a little bit smoother. I like railing there. And look, that was actually pretty clean over the triple. I mean, it doesn't look like much because you're not getting a lot of air, but felt like I could feel it a little bit cleaner there. All right, coming down, final couple corners on our way to victory. Moto 2 in Mexico. And we'll see, we'll take a look at the results after this, see whether or not I was able to keep the points lead. Should have been able to, but we will find out. I don't want to skip past the results either because I got to take a screenshot for the thumbnail, of course, but here we go, up and over the finish line. Victory in Moto number 2. Man, they're a little delayed on the flames there, guys. Come on.
As we wait for the riders to climb the podium for the awards ceremony,
I don't know if I want to skip it.
All
right, so let's find out. Did I keep the points lead? This is a pretty cool aspect of the game, too. You get to decide whether or not what somebody said about you is cool, not that cool, or pretty neutral. So let's see. Today, Jonas really wanted to win and went for the top. That's a bunch of garbage. Jonas won this round despite Brower's efforts to get in front of him. What a shame. Yeah, I think that's stupid. Jonas, you won today's race, but you won't always be on top of the podium. Dang, darn right, Thomas Covington. I'll tell you that. All right, let's see. Ended up 3rd in the GP. Only lost 5 points. Jonas ended up 4th in that race, so that's not bad. Ended up on the podium still.
He kept pace with the first 2 riders without risking.
And for some reason, 3rd place on the podium equals top step of the podium here. I'm not really sure what the heck's going on. And now we are 3 points behind Jonas, so I guess it was a 2-point gap, and I lost the red plate. Oh, bom, bom, bom. It's okay. Still kind of moving up in the rankings a little bit, and we'll look in the menu here real quick and see if there's any cool tidbits I can show you guys before we wrap up the video here. Ooh, sponsors. We got new sponsor stuff. MX2 main. Ooh. Parts Europe is now available apparently, but I can't do anything about it because we're still sponsored by Garda. Why can't I want to check out Parts Europe. Why won't you let me? Alright. Let's see. Components color. I can't change the color of the numbers on the plate, but it just looks so stupid with the black and the red. Anyway, I will try to figure out the rest going forward, and let's see, next round will be Italy. Yeah. Arco di Trento, Pietra Murata, I believe is how that's pronounced. Thanks for watching another video here. MXGP Pro Career Mode MX2 Championship done in Mexico. Lost the championship lead, but still only 3 points down. We're going to try to take it back in Italy. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So long for now.